Good morning, guys. Sunday morning, a new day. I like that. Nobody's awake except the cat. And I just want to share a few thoughts about these scriptures that we do read. First one was John 16:33. It's a great scripture, but what does it mean to you? Will you use it in your life? And how could you use it? It's just an example, but I think it's important to think about, reflect about the scriptures. Use a minute or two. You don't need to use half an hour, but at least use a minute or two. See what it means to you. Write it down, and then you can use it. I'll show you what I would do if I read, for instance, John 16:33. It's the end of a speech where Jesus is talking to his closest disciples. They are getting a bit afraid. He's going to leave them, and that gives you feelings, of course, when someone leaves you. But he says at the end, 16:33 in John, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Okay, that's good and great, but how am I going to use that? So normally I do have something where I can write things down, like a beautiful quiet time book. Many of you have that. Or just take a piece of paper. You can even take a Post-it. Let's do that today. The good thing with a Post-it, you can stick it to your computer screen if you work with computers like me, and you can see it throughout the day. You could put it on the refrigerator or wherever you tend to go during the day, or where you hang your coat when you get into the door from work. You can hang your coat and your burdens, or you could put it by your bedside every morning, every evening. You can read it. Let's just use a stick Post-it here. So what does this mean to me? Okay, I'll just write the verse, John 16:33. You could write it out, of course. That will help you remember it. Yeah, it's about having trouble. So I will write trouble. And where do I want to go from there? I want to have the peace. Maybe for you it's something different. You're not alone in your struggles. Jesus understands you, or that he's won the ultimate victory. Whatever. For me, when I have a lot of feelings, I would like to convert that to peace, to the peace of Jesus, and I'm allowed. So that's what I take with me from this verse today. I'm authorized to change my thinking, my feeling, to love God with all of my heart, instead of keeping on with negative emotions, negative thinking, with all the troubles of life. I got a diagnosis last week that I have something wrong with my neck spine that can lead to lots of feelings, lots of thoughts, lots of worries. But I'm authorized to convert that to the peace of Jesus. So I write peace. I write an arrow. Maybe authorize is not the best word, but that's what I'm thinking right now. So now I have my conclusion. I'm authorized to go from trouble to peace. How do I do that? I can practice that in many ways, but just remembering that Jesus has won the ultimate victory. So it doesn't really matter that much, all my small troubles. Even if my neck doesn't get fixed, I can have peace. And Tom Jones says something like, in every situation, every tricky situation, every problematic situation, there is a spiritual way to think. So let's go there, to love God with all our minds, and not to cling on to the negative feelings, having a way to letting them go, being reminded by Post-its or whatever of the scriptures where we find the true joy and peace. So that's just a tip from me, and have a great Sunday, or whatever day it is for you. Bye bye.